As we know, Aiden is a guy who has his own motivations and he acts accordingly to his mission. He's out searching for his identity and for a secret from the past. We didn't know what that secret was for the longest time, but most recently with E3 2021, we got a good amount of information regarding Aiden's backstory and what his main mission will be. So the main goal is looking for his sister Mia. If you haven't heard the audio clip yet, I'll play it now for you right here. You can use timestamps to skip it if you want.
Nightmare haunts me every night. I'm locked up with other kids. I don't know what he did to me, but he did it every day. Over and over, looking for something he couldn't find. The worst part was that he did the same to my sister. I'll never forget her scream when they separated us. What could I do? They had rifles, and we were 5 years old. And there was a fire, explosions, chaos. I got away. Soldiers took me out of the city, but my sister stayed there. My Mia. I left.
So some interesting things to note. It sounds like they were testing on Aiden, his sister, and other children as well that were inside of the city. Aiden was forced out, soldiers took him out of the city, while his sister stayed. And he eventually comes across the clue that his sister may very well be alive, so he decides to go and start looking for her. What's interesting here as well is Aiden is talking about a man in particular, most likely the one that was conducting the experiments on him and the children. Aiden constantly refers to he, that person is unnamed, but considering everything, it could be likely that we may run into that individual again throughout the playthrough, or at the very least know what ended up happening to them. The audio clip constantly brings up he did this, he did that, and I think it's very well going to be explored later down the road. Clearly, Aiden is going to have some sort of vengeance for the one that was conducting the experiments. What you also have to notice too, and I have to mention as well, is that once the audio clip is over, it cuts right to a GRE quarantine zone. So I think it's likely that the GRE were behind the testing on the kids for this situation. Just food for thought here. I also coined up this question in my live stream, but I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Do you want the game to start with Aiden already knowing the information about his sister, or do you want to discover it on your own as a prologue of sorts? I think both will be great for this situation, just stirring up some discussion for everybody. But aside from Mia, in order to further his identity, the choices that you make as your game progresses will determine what type of Aiden you have available on your hands. It's a sort of reputation system, if you like to call it. The choices you make, whether you're being a selfish, nice guy, or focused on helping others, that will determine how Aiden is going to act. And all of that could very well affect your main goal of finding Mia, so keep that in mind. But anyways, thank you all for absolutely everything on the channel. That was just a quick little video for you today. We're growing like crazy, and I can't wait to see what's next for us. We also hit 15,000 subs on the channel. That's amazing. I can't thank you all enough for that. That's a huge milestone that I've always wanted to hit when I did start this channel. As a celebration of sorts, I may be changing up the format of these Dying Light 2 news videos in a bit, but we'll discuss that later down the road. As always, subscribe if you did enjoy. Thank you all again. Have a good night, and more importantly, good luck.